When you're a new artist and you're now finally starting to get clientele in your chair, the two things that are very important to remember is customer service is everything and your response time is everything. Assuming that they're not just walking through the door and you have to respond to DMs if you're posting consistently. If you're responding to DMs, what you want to do is have the best customer service possible. Greet them, say, hi, how are you doing? Start conversation before you're like, hey, what do you want? Don't be that guy that's like, okay, what do you want? Shitty tattoo. Don't do that. What you want to do is greet them, talk to them nicely, get to know them as a person, get to understand why they want that tattoo, show them you care about them as a person, not just them as a client. It's two very different things. The biggest thing is going to take you from one client to booked out for a month, especially being a new artist and they're finally seeing your work. They already like your work. That's why they're hitting you up. They already like the product that you're capable of doing. Now they want to gauge you the same way you want to gauge them. So you're going to want to create a relationship, not just send them down a funnel so you can bring them through the door. So once you get to know them, there's certain information that you also need in order to make sure you can do that tattoo properly. You need to understand, where's the tattoo going? How big is the tattoo? What style is the tattoo? You need photos of their skin to make sure you can actually tattoo in the place that they want you to tattoo it in. Because if they have fucked up skin, scars, birthmarks, there's certain things you need to design around and work around being a tattoo artist. Once you have all the information and they want you to be their artist, now what you need to do is get a deposit. Do not book any appointment without a deposit. If you book an appointment, it's in your schedule and you have no deposit, that is not your client. You just don't have an appointment at that point. There's nothing that's guaranteeing them to come to you the day that you said they were coming in. The day they booked is not a scheduled date unless they have an incentive to come in and get a tattoo by you. You just saying, hey, cool, here's a date, and there's no money down, there's no guarantee they're coming. There's no commitment to them being there. For me, my deposit is $500. If you don't show up, and if you show up 15 minutes late, you lose that $500. So you're incentivized to, one, show up that day, and two, show up on time that day. Once they're in the door, now you actually get to meet them, you get to greet them, you get to know them as a person, actually make that first impression. That's how you keep clients. Amazing customer service, once they're in the door, is how you keep them coming back for more. Because they, again, I say this every time, anybody can get a good tattoo anywhere. Not anywhere, but majority of places. The one thing that's gonna set you apart is who you are. They come to you for you. They come to you for your customer service. How much do you care about them? Because face it, majority of tattoo shops around here, around the world, don't really care for their clients the way majority should. A lot of people just want you to come in, get the tat, get the fuck out. They just want to get paid. If you show them it's more than just getting paid, you're there to do the art. Money is the last thing on your mind when you are doing that tattoo. They'll come back for more because not only do they see that, they feel that too. Energy is a very real thing. So when they walk in, you're like, hey, how are you? Da-da-da, whatever. Okay, cool, do you want a water? Right there alone, offering them something to drink, that's a step further than the majority of people would take. They're going to remember that. Making sure they're comfortable before the tattoo, letting them know, hey, listen, you can take as many breaks as you want during this session, just let me know and I'll let you get up. That right there, it's an added level of comfortability when you're there getting a tattoo, especially when it's their first tattoo. Treat everybody like it's their first tattoo. That's kind of how I go about it. I let them know it's okay if you want to take a break. Yo, tattoos fucking hurt. If you need to take a step away for a second, that's perfectly cool. One thing I do that sets me apart from majority of people around my area at least, I always buy my client lunch, always. So when you come in for me, drinks are free, food is free. I'm gonna make sure you're comfortable. I have candy on deck. The more you have to give to this person, the more they're gonna wanna come back to you. When you truly take care of them, they wanna come back. Getting the client through the door is about how you speak to them over the phone. It's how you message them and how welcoming you are, how caring you are. The way you keep a client is how well you serve them during their session.